Okay, guys. Now, this is electrical upgrades part 3. Okay, and so normally this breaker controls the 120 outlets and the uh, converter. Now I've got a new converter. This is an iota converter. The wires are hooked up. It's an iota converter, and I've got a generator called a Jupiter inverter. Jupiter inverter. Okay, so I want to be able to turn off the converter so I can run this converter. I can't have them both running. So I've got another circuit breaker just like the other ones. And I looked online and I found the right. See, I'm going to be installing it. And there were 3 wires soldered together. These, this comes out of the breaker. You see, one comes out of the breaker, and this breaker is for the air conditioning, and this is for all the house electrics. And this is the main breaker. Okay, now, so we'll have an empty breaker still, but we also, on this third breaker, this first breaker, we're going to put our converter. Okay, this runs into the bottom of the box. Converter box runs into the bottom of the converter box. This is going to be the converter. I separated, there were all 3 of these wires were connected together. You see, 1, 2, and 3. I took the third one off. And you see, the way it works is this. You see this metal up here, that metal piece in the back? That metal bar runs across all 3 of those. The metal bar is your power, 120 power source of your positive, and then it outputs out here. Okay, so I don't think I'll need this soldering iron right now anymore. I've got it plugged directly into the drop cord. I got the camper off the truck, so what I'm going to be doing, we got to find out where to sit, you guys. Okay, now, this wire here, I've got these clippers, these wire strippers. I'm going to be stripping the wires, and I'll show you. And it'll just take a second. Okay. Okay, I have stripped the wire. Okay. Let's. Okay, my tripod broke. I don't have no tripod. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. I'll be right back, guys. I've got to get a box cutter. My foot's gone to sleep. Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, good. Strip this wire off of here. I just cut a little of my wire off. Okay. Now, I've got it screwed into the terminal. As you can see, here's the terminal. Got it screwed down good. Use these screws. Now, there's a notch in here. I can't see there's no light in here. The camper's not plugged up. Okay, Okay, because I can't shock myself and electrocute myself. Okay, it's on this left one. So, okay. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, and this is kind of the same way you put a ink cartridge in a printer. If you ever had an HP. This may not work in here. May not. I'm at a wasting my money. Now, I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna plug this camper into the wall. Oh. Okay, guys, it may not work, so let's see if the television comes on. Okay, or 120 is on. And 120 is working. Let me make sure these lights are working. The lights are working. Our converter's not working because it's not being plugged up yet. Now, it may not work. Here it goes. There we go. Yay. See, look. Hey. I added another breaker. Hey there, Street Life. How you doing? Street Life, this is my converter. Okay, and the way my converter was built, you have these are all the breakers I had in my camper. This is for 120. This one was for everything. This controlled your 120 outlets and your converter. Now I've got Street Life. I've got an IOTA inverter wired in. Here's my coach battery in. IOTA inverter, and there's my converter. My IOTA converter. It's going to have a smart charge for my AGM battery in. It's a Jupiter inverter. It's 1,000 watts. Okay, I went online, and this is called a Bryant. You see, I didn't have a switch to turn off my converter. I have to turn off this built-in converter to be able to run the new converter. You see, I don't want to run both converters and have both of them charging my batteries at the same time. Both of them charging my AGM batteries at the same time. So, and the next thing I've got to do is to wire I'll show you what I've got to do next. I'll do the honors of wiring the coach batteries in. What I've got here is a switch to turn off the coach battery system. It's a switch to turn off the coach battery system, to turn it off. Okay, it's not going to be loose wires. It's going to be bolted into here. I'm going to cut a hole and stick this right out the front of here. And then I've also got a switch. I've got two of these posts, terminal posts. The wiring for a WG. Mama, thank you for the Mama, for the chow chow. I haven't gotten any AGM batteries yet, Street Life. I'm thinking about getting them at Walmart, but I've got an old car battery that I can use too. So what I did was I went online and found another used breaker, and I ran the converter through the new breaker, so I can turn my converter on and off at will. See, that's how I do it. Turn my converter on and off. And then here too are the terminal posts for 12-volt terminal posts. I'm going to run these straight into there. And I'll run my darn people piss me off. Hello?
Oh, you might take me one more time. I'm busy.
Okay, just lay there, Mom. Lay there, Mom. And I'll be in there.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Just one more time.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Anyway, I'm glad I got that. Yeah, well, the one I was going to get the cheapest AGM battery. What I'm going to get is a Group 27 100 100 amp hour. Thanks. I got a new recipe from a lady on YouTube. My aunts used to make that stuff, Mama. My aunts used to make that all the time. So yeah, they used to make that. It was real good. Okay. Yeah, so my converter can be turned on and off. That's important to me that I can turn my converter off. Turn it off when I want to run my new converter. So this is where I put these, and this goes over here because this you're not going to really be able to see this. So this and this are my cables to run straight into my um, built-in converter system, and it'll run my that'll run my coach battery. So, and I'll take my car battery and I'll run this camper off the car battery just to see if I can do it. And so okay, so okay, good with brown beans. I'm gonna let you all go. I have to do something. I have to walk my dogs. Okay, good to see everybody, and I'll be back a little bit later. This is my new coach battery system. I'm going to install the hook this up to my house here, hook it in, and then we'll I've got the hose and um I've got the hole saw. I've got to run the hose out to vent to the outside. That's the way campers are professional. Bye, Street Life. How campers are professionally built that have the battery under the dinette. I'll see you guys. Thank you, Mama. Again, thank you, Street Life. I'll see you guys later. Bye.